Right now, it's up to the car manufacturers themselves to decide if they want to use this auto shut-off technology and how long the car will stay on before it shuts off. The Department of Transportation was supposed to write some regulations as part of the 2021 infrastructure bill, but those standards are now 2 years overdue.
Currently, there is no standard requiring the automatic shutoff.
Amber Rollins' organization, Kids and Car Safety, works to protect children and pets. For 2 years, she's been expecting government rules that could help that mission, including standards for automatic idling engine shutdown and sensors to keep children or animals from being left in a car. Amber's watch deadlines come and go with deadly consequences.
We've been advocating for an automatic shutoff, but we don't want there to be an unintended consequence of people not knowing it's there, relying on it, not being able to count on it.
When you buy a car these days, it likely turns on and off with the touch of a button. But the convenience of keyless ignition brought something else, possible carbon monoxide exposure. It killed 3 Marines in a parked car in 2023, and a family of 4 died last year. Poisoning is most common when cars are left running in the garage. In 2021, the Society of Automotive Engineers called for auto shutoff around 30 minutes. After incidents in Toyotas, that company was among the first to add auto shutoff. GMC, Ford, and others followed. But there's a potential unintended consequence. When a driver leaves a person or animal in an idling car thinking the temperature is being regulated, and the car shuts off. The father of a toddler who died in a hot car in Marana says that's what happened in his Acura. When I started researching which cars have this feature and when they turn off, answers were surprisingly hard to find, with a few exceptions. It took me 5 minutes on Ford's support page to learn keyless vehicles automatically turn off after 30 minutes of idling if the key fob is not recognized. For a 2023 Kia, I found a dealer YouTube video explaining the process to turn the vehicle off at 60 or 30 minutes or disable shutoff completely. But for most models, I simply could not find the auto shutoff specs. While companies say they meet or exceed all relevant federal safety standards, what does that mean if there are no standards? I spoke with Clipper Automotive owner John Klipstein. Sitting in my car, he explained he can't usually tell just by looking. He'd have to plug the VIN number into his mechanic's database to pin down the auto shutdown programming.
One manufacturer says that it stays on for this long, or if they even know. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing.
I don't know if there's a timer set up on it.
Adding to the confusion, a similar function on many cars, electronic start-stop. It engages in stop-and-go traffic. ESS is not the same as timed auto engine shutdown, and manuals I checked rarely address the distinction.
There's other parameters that might be involved. 0 RPMs with the foot brake on might be a different time lapse, or put the car in park. And how long does it stay on before it shuts off? And those are, I think, unanswered questions.
One thing he does know, you cannot permanently disable this feature, and Klipstein says no reputable shop should do it for you.
People like us, I wouldn't want the liability of it, you know? I mean, if I did it and it disabled yours, and for God forbid something crazy happened with it, or if it shut the car down completely, or if there was an electrical issue. It's kind of a sticky situation.
To get answers about your vehicle, start by searching your model and year with Auto Shutdown. If you're lucky, that will get you to the manufacturer's search page and even the language in the manual. You may need your VIN to narrow it down. If that fails, start a chat offered on many manufacturer homepages under Support, or call your dealer. Once you learn about your car's safety features, you can set up notifications if that's offered by your manufacturer. But just remember, it is never safe to leave a child or animal unattended in a car for any length of time. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is in charge of writing those regulations. They're on the docket for April of next year. Brooke Wagner, 13 Fact Finders.